Welcome. Tonight, we are going on a journey. Not to a place you can find on a modern map, but to a time preserved in stone and silence. We are traveling back 3,500 years to the heart of the Anatolian plateau. Before we begin, take a moment to settle your body. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Let your hands rest loosely by your side. The day is done. The modern world, with its noise and its lights, is fading away. Imagine, if you will, that you are standing on a high ridge. The air is cool and crisp. Above you, the sky is a vast dome of velvet indigo, pierced by millions of sharp, unmoving stars. There are no city lights here. There is only the moon, casting a pale silver glow over a rugged landscape of limestone and earth. You are standing at the Gates of Hattusa. Breathe in the air here. It smells of dry earth, of wild thyme, and the faint resinous scent of juniper trees carried on the breeze. Listen to the wind. Whoosh, whoosh. It sweeps through the great stone arches. It whispers through the cracks in the cyclopean walls. These stones are massive, heavy, and ancient. In front of you stand two great lions, carved from the living rock. They have guarded this city for millennia. Their mouths are open in a silent roar, but tonight they are peaceful. They are the guardians of the threshold. Walk past them slowly. Feel the gravel crunch softly beneath your feet. You are entering the city of the thousand gods. Everything is quiet. The palaces are sleeping. The temples are dark, save for the flickering light of a single oil lamp in the distance. This is a world of order. A world where everything has a spirit. The stones, the rivers, the mountains, and the wind, all are alive. Tonight, we will not speak of wars or kings. We will speak of something deeper. We will speak of the magic used to heal, to protect, and to find peace in a chaotic world. Relax your eyes. Let the darkness of this ancient night wrap around you like a heavy, warm blanket. To understand the magic of the Hittites, we must first understand their hearts. The people who lived here in the Bronze Age did not see magic as something supernatural. To them, it was as real as the rain and as necessary as bread. Imagine a world without science, a world where a sudden storm, a sickness, or a bad dream was a message from the divine. If the crops failed, the gods were angry. If a king fell ill, the spiritual balance was broken. And so, They built a bridge. Magic was that bridge. It was a technology of the soul. It was a way to negotiate with the invisible forces that govern the universe. In the archives of this city, buried beneath the earth, where you now stand in your mind's eye, archaeologists found thousands of clay tablets. Tablets baked in the sun. Tablets inscribed with the wedge-shaped marks of cuneiform. Many of these tablets were not laws. They were not receipts for grain. They were recipes. Recipes for rituals. They detailed with calm precision exactly how to fix a broken world. They tell us that the Hittites were a people deeply concerned with purity. Not just physical cleanliness, but spiritual clarity. They believed that humans could become stained by a lie told in anger, stained by walking on forbidden ground, stained by the jealousy of a neighbor. This stain was called papratar. It felt like a heaviness, a blockage. Just as you might feel stress accumulating in your neck or back after a long week, they felt this spiritual weight. And tonight, we will learn how they removed it. The logic was beautiful in its simplicity. It was the logic of analogy. Just as this water cleanses the hands, they would say, so let it cleanse the soul. Just as this fire burns the wood, so let it burn away the evil. It was a language of symbols, a conversation spoken with objects. Imagine a room in the lower temple. The walls are thick stone, keeping the room cool during the day and warm at night. The floor is beaten earth, covered in woven mats. In the center of the room, there is a small hearth. The fire is low. The embers glow deep orange and red. Listen to the crackle of the wood. Snap, hiss. The shadows dance on the walls. In this room, a ritual is about to begin. It is not a dark or scary ceremony. It is a healing one. It is designed to soothe anxiety, to unbind what is stuck. The Hittites believed that a troubled mind was bound. They used the word hamink, to bind. When you are anxious, do you not feel tight, constricted? They understood this feeling 3,000 years ago. So, the ritual was an act of unbinding, releasing the knots, letting the flow return. As we move deeper into this night, we are going to meet the person who performs these rituals. She is not a sorcerer in a high tower. She is a wise woman, an elder. They called her the Hassawa, the old woman. She is the grandmother of the village. She is the keeper of the old ways. She knows which herbs soothe a fever and which words soothe a worried heart. Imagine her now. She is sitting by the hearth. Her hands are weathered and strong. Her clothes are made of simple, rough wool, dyed in earthy reds and browns. She is arranging her tools. She moves with infinite patience. There is no rush here. In the Hittite world, time is measured by the movement of the sun, not by the ticking of a clock. She places a bowl of water on the ground. She places a ball of red wool next to it. She places a small figurine made of clay. And she places a jar of olive oil. These are simple things, common things. But in her hands, under the starlight, they become powerful instruments of change. Watch the flame reflect in the bowl of water. The water is still. Your mind is becoming like that water, still, reflecting only the peace of the night. Let us return to the room. The firelight flickers against the stone walls, casting long, soft shadows that stretch and retreat like breathing. The old woman, the Hassawa, is ready. In the Hittite language, her title means she of the birth. But tonight, she is not birthing a child. She is birthing peace. She is here to separate the person from their pain. Imagine you are the one sitting across from her. You are sitting on a thick, woven rug. The wool is rough against your fingertips. It feels grounding, real. You watch her hands. They are working with a piece of raw clay. Squish, pat, squish, pat. The sound is rhythmic, wet earth being molded. She is shaping the clay into a small tongue. To the Hittites, the tongue was the source of many troubles. An evil tongue, a gossip, a curse spoken in anger. She believes that the heaviness you feel, the stress in your shoulders, the worry in your chest, is caused by these invisible words. She places the clay piece gently on the ground. She looks at you. Her eyes are dark and kind, holding the wisdom of the Anatolian earth. She picks up a thread of wool. One strand is red, one strand is blue. She begins to twist them together. Watch the motion of her fingers, over and under, over and under, twisting the colors together. It is hypnotic. She speaks softly, her voice barely rising above the crackle of the fire. She says, whatever is binding you, whatever holds your knees tight, whatever holds your chest tight, let it be unwound. She winds the wool around her own hand, then slowly unwinds it. With every loop she releases, feel a knot in your own body loosen. Now, she picks up a small piece of dough, just simple mixture of flour and water. She performs the ritual of waving. She waves the dough over you, slowly, back and forth. The movement is like a pendulum, left to right, left to right. The Hittites believed in the principle of transfer, the impurity, the stress, the bad energy. It needs somewhere to go. It cannot just vanish. It must be moved. She touches the dough gently to your shoulder. Imagine that contact, cool and soft. She is drawing the tension out of your muscle, like a magnet pulling iron. She whispers to the dough, take the heaviness, take the fear, take the sleeplessness. She moves the dough to your other shoulder, then to your knees, then to your head. With each touch, you feel lighter. It is as if a heavy coat is being lifted off you, inch by inch. The dough is the vessel. It is carrying the burden for you now. You do not have to carry it anymore. She takes the dough and places it far away from you, near the door. It is done. The weight is gone. Now she reaches for the water. The water was brought from the river this morning. Not just any river, but a river that flows through the clean high mountains. She sprinkles a few drops on the fire. Hiss. Steam rises. White, twisting smoke curls up toward the ceiling, disappearing into the darkness. Watch the smoke. Follow it with your mind. Up and up and up, dissolving into nothingness. Just as your thoughts are dissolving, the Hassawa begins to recite a prayer. These are words found on the ancient tablets of Hattusa, worn smooth by centuries of use. Listen to the rhythm of the translation. The sun god has gone down to the dark earth. He has taken the day's noise with him. He has taken the day's heat with him. She pours a little oil into the fire. The flame brightens for a second, a golden pulse in the room. As this oil burns and leaves no ash, so let the worry burn and leave no mark. as the night covers the mountains, let peace cover your heart. She picks up a piece of soapwort, a cleaning herb. She rubs her hands together. She is washing away the ritual. She is washing away the past. There is a concept in Hittite magic called parkui. It means pure, but it also means clear, like a sky without clouds, like water without mud. You are becoming parkui, clear, empty, resting. The room seems to be getting darker now. The fire has settled down to a bed of glowing coals, deep, warm red. The heat radiates outward, warming your feet, warming your hands. The stone walls protect you. The lions at the gate protect you. The old woman's presence protects you. There is nothing to do here. No emails to answer. No messages to send. No places to be. There is only the clay, the wool, and the fire. The old woman has finished her work. The wool is unbound. The clay is set aside. Now she sits quietly. She begins to whisper the final prayers to the night sky. These words are ancient. They have been spoken by kings and queens, by farmers and soldiers for thousands of years on this soil. Let the repetition of the words soothe you. Listen to the list of offerings, the list of peace. O sun goddess of Arina, my lady, mistress of the lands, you step down from the sky. You step into the sea. You go to your resting place. Imagine the sun sinking into a vast dark ocean, going down, down, down. Here is bread, she whispers. Here is sweet wine. Here is the essence of cedar. Let the soul be as sweet as this wine. Let the mind be as sturdy as this cedar. Let the body be as soft as this bread. The Hittites believed that the gods loved silence. They believed that sleep was a gift from the stars. There is a prayer for the night found on a broken tablet. It says, "The gatekeeper has locked the gates. The traveler has put down his pack. The ox has laid down in the straw. The fire has eaten the wood, and the noise has eaten itself." Let those words sink in. The noise has eaten itself. There is nothing left to say. The Hassawa pours the last drop of water onto the ground. It is an offering to the earth. The earth absorbs it instantly, just as your mattress absorbs the weight of your body, sinking, settling. The ritual is complete. The old woman stands up slowly. Her movements are silent. She gathers her bowls, her wool, her clay. She fades into the shadows. You are alone in the room now. But you are not lonely. You are safe. You are cleansed. The fire is just a bed of red coals now. A soft, pulsing red light in the darkness. Watch the glow. It fades and brightens and fades like a slow heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. The stone walls of Hattusa are holding you. These walls have stood for centuries. They are not going anywhere. You can lean on them. You can let go. Outside, the wind has stopped. The Anatolian plateau is holding its breath. The lions at the gate are sleeping. The birds in the juniper trees are sleeping. Now let your mind drift up from the temple. Float up through the stone ceiling, up into the cool night air. Look down at the city of Hattusa one last time. It is just a collection of shadows and sleeping stones. It is peaceful. It is part of the earth. Float higher. The city becomes a speck. The mountains become gentle ripples in the dark. Above you, the Milky Way stretches across the sky like a river of diamond dust. The stars are watching. They have watched this land for millions of years. Your worries are so small from up here. They are dust. They are gone. You are drifting in the river of stars, weightless, timeless. There is no magic anymore. There is only sleep, deep, ancient, restoring sleep. The tablet is broken. The story is ended. The fire is out. Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep.